Hi, my name is Dr. Greg McGuire. I'm CEO and co-founder of BioRegenerative Sciences in San Diego, California. BioRegenerative Sciences, BRS, is a stem cell therapeutics corporation. The core technology that we have is called S2RM Technology. So it's stem cell based, but different from most other companies. This technology uses the molecules, the stem cell release molecules from adult stem cells to make our therapeutics to induce a healing response. And the S2RM reflects SRM being derived from two or more types of stem cells. It's a power function, so S squared, because it's a powered synergistic effect when the molecules from two or more stem cell types are used to make the product. I wanted to talk today about how it is that the efficacy of the S2RM and the safety is so great. This is a very different approach, developing our products and what can be termed a systems biology approach, producing the term that we have coined called systems therapeutics. This approach is very different from the classical approach that's been used in the West. So Western science and Western medicine often uses what we call the reductionist approach. What we try to do is look at a system, so whether it's the whole human body or a cell or a tissue, this is a very complex system and has very complex function. And the goal has been, up until now, to try and break that system down into its components, understand each of the components and what they do, try and find one of the components, one of the pathways in that system that is responsible for the disease state. And once you've found that one particular pathway, that one component that seems to be troubled, then you try to find a molecule or some therapeutic, oftentimes a small molecule, which will specifically interact with that one pathway, that one component, and somehow perturb that pathway and induce a amelioration of the condition. Well, it is the case, we're learning more and more, that systems biology is an important means to look at the body and function and dysfunction and try and produce therapeutics, because when you look at a particular disease state, it involves complex, multiple pathways within organs, and to try and rectify the disease based on one pathway is difficult to do, as we've seen over the years. So instead, the idea is to develop a systems therapeutic, whereby you identify the system, how the components interact with one another, and which components acting together underlie function, and in particular, to the development of therapeutics, underlie the dysfunction in the particular disease. This is really the approach that S2RM technology goes to, because what we're doing with S2RM technology is using, of course, multiple stem cell types to elicit the SRM from each cell. So all of these molecules act in unison to, within the particular dysfunction, to act at multiple sites, to perturb those sites and ameliorate the multiple pathways to try and quell the condition or induce healing. Now, this is exactly what we find using the S2RM technology. That when we apply these multiple molecules to particular disease states, what happens is that these multiple molecules interact with different pathways underlying the disease or the traumatic condition and institute a full healing response. Now, this is unlike, again, the reductionist approach that we've traditionally been using in the past. So this new means of using systems biology to make a systems therapeutic with our S2RM technology is something that's now being embraced throughout the world. As a testament to this new way of approaching function and dysfunction in disease states, the National Institutes of Health has recently spent a lot of money opening up new systems biology institutes across the country Two of the newest institutes happen to be here in California, one at University of California, San Diego. And the mission is to use systems biology approaches to develop therapeutics. Likewise, another systems biology institute was just started up at the University of California, San Francisco. There too they have the overall mission of using systems biology to develop therapeutics. At BRS we're a private company, and we, through years of research and development starting back in my days at the University of California, Berkeley, and continuing on with my research at the University of California, San Diego, I generally used a systems biology approach to look at brain function. That led me, when I was looking at regenerative diseases, to understand that stem cells do exactly that. They are a systems biology approach to try and understand function and dysfunction and trying to develop a therapeutic to relieve the particular condition. So this is what BRS is committed to. We're working within the systems biology framework to develop a systems, or a set of systems therapeutics based on our S2RM technology, which is of course using the molecules from adult stem cells to heal tissue. So in subsequent videos I will be talking more about this technology and more about the products, and give you a little more background on what we're trying to do in particular to heal some of the diseases and some of the traumatic conditions that humans face. So I'll be talking to you again in the next couple of weeks. Thank you.